Greetings people, this is Keith Imedeso doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the DirePack 20 mod pack. Alright, once again it has been a week since I recorded my the last episode that I recorded. Hello butterfly. Okay, but what I've been doing and what I'm still going to continue doing is building this contraption, which is supposed to mine out a tunnel boring machine using funky locomotion. Okay, so in the last episode I added in these formation planes. The idea being the annihilation excuse me, the annihilation planes here in the front, you know, destroy the blocks as it moves along, right? And then the formation planes are supposed to place blocks whenever there's a gap in the walls or in the ceiling, so that things like lava and water can't intrude into our nice, lovely tunnel that we want to build. But there is a problem, and that problem is that formation planes do not work the way that I was thinking that they work. I thought, you know, you set the formation planes. It has like a built-in filter. So if I right-click on one of them, there's all these spots here. I guess we could call them inventory slots. For placing things, so you can like place sand or gravel there, or well, cobble. And then that's the thing that it would output, right? So it would take cobble or sand or whatever from this chest, which is connected to the network, right? So it's an inventory that's available, and output it whenever there was a spot above it where it could output something. It would output the cobble, and that would be perfect, right? But that's not the way it works. The way it works, and I guess I will demonstrate this by taking some cobble. And, you know, I don't remember if I showed this. I remember it not working the way. Oh, this is already cobble. So if we put cobble in this one too, here, say. Oh, you can. Okay. So we need to have cobble in here. Whoops. Right. So I thought, when you put the cobble in there, it should place the cobble right above them, right? And that would be wonderful. Then you move it forward, and we do it again. But that's not what happens. So because you can see, it's not outputting any cobble. But if I take these out, they don't even need to be in there. All right, we go over here instead and just hit Q and throw the cobble into the annihilation planes, so they get eaten up. Then it outputs the cobble. I'll do another one. I missed. There. Okay, so that's the second one, right? And then if I throw in another one, it won't output it because I miss again? There we go. Oh, I did. Did I put another one in there? I did. Oh, I don't remember. Did I put them in all? No. Keep on missing. That's annoying. There we go. What? Nothing go in. There we go. Okay, that one got eaten up, but it didn't get placed because I didn't put a cobble in there. But it's now in the chest, and I always hit the wrong face. Okay. All right, so that's the way it works. Instead, whenever cobble enters in the system through an annihilation plane, it gets placed in the formation plane. If the filter's set. Okay, that's not what we want. That's not right. Okay, which means we're just going to take these things off and not use them. We will have to use some other block to output. I guess I should right-click. Let's get on board here. There we go. We will have to use some other means to place our sand, and let's turn our magnet. Whoops. Turn the magnet on. Okay. So those are all gone. Goodbye. And I don't know if these need to be here, so we'll take those off too. I guess that doesn't need to be there. Okay. Now, I wonder if this will move forward now, because I couldn't get it to move forward. No, there's still something wrong. Okay, so the first order of business is to fix that thing so it'll move forward again. And I wondered aloud at the end of the last episode if something called an iWrench would do what I was hoping or was wanting. So I said, I'd heard in some video many moons ago, someone working with a frame from Funky Locomotion and wishing that there was some kind of item that allowed them to see things that were blocking the frame from moving. And I thought, that would be nice. I wonder if there is such a thing. And I looked in Funky Locomotion and saw that besides the wrench, which just does basically what all the other wrenches do, right? So Funky Locomotion has its own wrench. There's also the iWrench, which is made thusly. And I wondered, what does the iWrench do besides being a wrench? And so I looked it up, and indeed it does do that wonderful thing, which is allow you to see where your frame machine is being blocked so it can't move. Okay, so to make that, we need these things. I currently have none of those things. So first, let's make the wrench. The wrench. Okay, now we need some, we need an eye bender. That's not too difficult. And we need some Endurium blend. And I probably don't have any of those things. Okay, so Endurium blend. I already made a crafting recipe for that allows us to make Endurium blend ingots, but it makes them directly in the alloy smelter instead of turning the ingredients into powder. But we need powder, so I'm gonna make another one of these. I'm not sure. That's gonna take a little bit of time. So we're going to go over here and we're going to grind this up. So we want to make sure that this is disabled good. So put this in here. Oh, that doesn't grind? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I would not have expected that. So I guess we have to use a pulverizer. I probably have a pulverizer, like right here. Cool. Okay, let's see if the other ingot's ready. Oh, I guess it makes two at a time. All right, so there's that. Okay, now we can make the iWrench. Cool, and I don't think this needs a charge. Okay, so let's try this baby out. Let's see if this works. Oh, and I guess while we're here, I think we're going to use autonomous activators. I have one, and I actually put in the system quite a while ago how to make these. So we need, I guess we need 5. I guess we need 13 of these things, and I already have 1, so that means we need 12. Okay, go ahead and do that. It's dark already? Oh. Okay, it's a while ago since I read about these things, and I don't remember how they actually work. You know, like, is there some kind of particle effects or something? I'm going to take out these things that you don't... I guess I have to use the... I thought you could just right-click with a wrench to get them off, but I guess that's not true. That's curious. That will not do at all. There really needs to be a frame right here for this to push on. I wonder if it'll work now. Okay. Those need to be there. I don't know if this needs to be here. does need to be there. Why don't we put it right here? Actually, that would do it. That's not right. Although, well, there's that. Okay, this is probably not going to move, but let's go ahead. I need an empty hand here. Oh, it did move, I guess. That was a surprise. Didn't expect that. Let's move it back. Cool. Like this. Are there frames here? I'm not remembering being here. I guess this isn't. See, there's always a little bit of. I'm always really. It's kind of mysterious to me how this is working. Okay, well, fine. Okay, so, well, that means this. Let's make it not work on purpose, so I can see if I can figure out how this wrench is supposed to work. So. I guess we should do this in a way that is nice and simple. I'm thinking here. I was thinking there a long time, longer than I should have been needed to think. Okay, so. Okay, so both of those blocks should be able to move. Yes. That did not move, though. That's curious. I thought that would have moved. Oh, I didn't go enough. Oh. Okay, let's go back. I'll try that again. I needed another frame. There. Now they should both move. Oh, now it's broken. Cool. Is there no frame underneath? Yeah, there's a frame there. You know, I was trying not to break it yet, and I did. I don't know how I did that. I obviously am not really understanding this very well. No, that's not going to do anything. Is it working now? Yeah. Okay, once again, I'm going to try to break it on purpose in a way that makes sense to me. So if I put a block right here, that block is touching a frame, so everything is fine. It should still work. What I want to do is put a block. Actually, no. If I put a block, let's move this thing forward a couple times. This will be easier. I think maybe it will be. Room for one more? Yeah. Okay, so this should go backwards just fine, right? So let's try. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's move it forward once again. All right, so if I put a block right here, that should prevent it from going backwards. It should be fine going forwards. Let's try that. Right? And that stayed there because it's not touching a frame. I can go back once, but now if I try to go back again, it can't, because that block right there is not touching any frames, and it's preventing this block from moving. I mean, this one can't go forward because that's in the way. Okay, so let's see. Of course, it's not a frame. See, how is that supposed to help me? That's not what I want. I thought I remember something like you look at blocks and you'll see particles if there's something blocking. But how can it tell? Oh, you know, I have no idea how this is supposed to do any good. All right, I'm not just gonna worry about it right now. If I have another problem with things not moving, I will try to use it and see if it helps me somehow. I don't know. Okay, so what we want to do is go get. Well, I have one. Let's try one. Let's see if we can set this up so this works. I need some conduits or something. Do I have conduits in here? I don't. What we're gonna have to do is, if we're gonna practice first putting them on top. Where should I put these things? can't. That's, maybe I should move this thing here first. It could be right there, couldn't it? Sure it could. And there's not even anything in it. Okay, so we'll take that out and pick it up. I actually just want to pick it up. I guess, okay, I guess I have to break it. I'm always leery of breaking things like that. Okay, okay, so that has to stay there. And we'll put it right here. That should be fine. Everything's good? Yes, okay. That's using, actually that shouldn't use the channel. Do I have an anchor still. There. Ah, why did it do that? I guess it doesn't matter. It's weird looking. There we go. All right. So that gives me a little room. That's good. Can I put it here though? Maybe I should move this. Can I do that? Can I go under here instead? I'm thinking. I mean, you know, I could put the autonomous activators right here. So if I can move this and put it here instead. I'm flirting with breaking everything. Let's get frame block cover there. And oh, you know, I need to have an anchor right. Can I get in here? I'm having a hard time. Okay. So we need an anchor right here. There. And then we'll put this right here. Good. And that should all light up again. Okay, now I gotta put these back. I'll put a cover right here. And why not put one there, just to make sure. Should be fine. So, put these back. And then here, well, you know what, that's not gonna work. I can't do it that way. Not those blocks. Not yet. We can put covers here though. And maybe that'll help make sure everything is working good. Okay, let's see if it moves. Is it getting dark? I feel like it's starting to get dark. No, it's broken. Oh my god. Can it go backwards? It can. It just can't go forwards. So that's a clue. That's a clue. Oh no, now it can go forwards. Why didn't it go forwards? It must have been... What was it hitting? Was it just a fluke? See, it can't go forwards. What is it hitting? And it... Oh, I disconnected something. Uh-oh. And it is getting dark. Let's go sleep. While we're here, let's get some conduits. We need item conduits. Oh, I hope that's enough. And energy conduits. Energy conduits. I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay. And maybe I should make sure we have, whoops. more of these. Can make some more of those. Oh, I need more conduit binder. I can make that. All right, I'm sure that's enough. Okay. Okay, let's see what I messed up here. Why did these things? Oh, right. We need covers here. I had the anchor there. Yeah. There. And there needs to be a whole block right there. I missed a whole block. Okay. So let's move this forward and see if it reconnects. That would be nice if it did. Okay, let's move it back and see if those things stick. Cool. Okay. Okay, if I move one more, it's going to take some stuff, so let's not do that. Okay, so things are working again. Apparently. Alright, so let's think about where these, we're going to put the autonomous activators right along here. At least we're going to attempt to get it to work like this. There. And we got to turn it. So there. That's good. Let me go get the others. At least let's just do the top. Let's just do the top and see if we can figure this thing out. There they are. Okay, and I have to turn them all. All right. Oh yeah, this one, so by default, they have the redstone signal set to high. Needs high? No, that's why, oh, that they don't have any energy. They need energy. This one has energy because I experimented with it. A long time ago, and there's my timer. Oh no! So it still has energy and it's running. Okay, but so if I put cobble in there, it's set to right click. It's automatically going to put cobble up there. I don't know why I put it up that high the first time. I don't think that would make any difference. I'm not hitting the right keys. It can reach out too. I really don't want it to reach out too. So it's going to keep on doing that until it runs out of cobble. Okay. Not sneaking. Right click, aim level. I wonder if that means, maybe if I have it aim low, that'll keep it from, no, it still does too. Oh well. I think it'll still work. There should be a setting that tells it not to go out 2, just go out 1. That's what I think, but. Okay, so what we got to do is run cabling, you know? Oh, I might have to use export buses. Or maybe I should have it, maybe I shouldn't use this, I don't think you can, well, let's find out. Can you pull, can conduits pull out of an ME chest? That is a question. And then we'll find that out, and then we will end the episode. Okay, and these all have imports on the bottom by default, which is nice, or the back or something. So that's already an export, and those are all imports, which is wrong. So I can change that by right clicking. That's nice if I'm pointing right on the right spot. I'm getting a little bit of lag or something there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go back. No, go back. There's too many. There we go. Okay, so how did I guess I'll have to do this one the hard way. This I want to be insert. Okay, and then there's one last one. Can I get in there? There we go. Okay, so if I put cobble in there, nothing is going to happen for sure, because first I need to tell this that it's going to, excuse me, I'm going right by, always be active. Okay, and I don't see anything coming out, so I'm guessing that it is conduit cannot pull out of an empty chest, which isn't totally surprising. So I can either pull the cobble out of it. Maybe I shouldn't use an empty chest at all. I should just use a regular chest and put it next to the tesseract. That's probably what I should do. Let's set this up and see if that works, and then we'll end this thing. I probably should get a wireless access point, so I don't have to do fly back for something like this. Okay, I only wanted one, but I'm told to make more because why not? Now I can use the tesseract to move stuff, but that's partly why I wanted to use an empty chest, is because this thing's going to be holding lots of stuff. Oh, you know what? I still kind of want to do that. Oh, so maybe we'll have to have a chest in addition. Oh, you know, I don't like that. It makes things more complicated. Well, for now, let's put the chest right here, and I'll have to wire it up. So there we go. So I right click on that until that is gonna, oh no, wait, hold on. This is gonna be down. Down is extract, always active. I put cobble in the chest. And I would think it would get pulled out, but it's not getting pulled out. Why is it not getting pulled out? Let's secure this. Oh, I know. These things are set wrong. So this needs to be input. Now it's getting. Well, I wonder if that was the problem before. That would make things easier. So let's get this back out. And now I need an axe. This up and put it back. Actually, I don't need it at all. I didn't need to pick it up. I didn't have to do that. Let's put, because I want to test, there it is. I want to test this again. Okay, so there's my, always active. Okay, so I put cobble in there, and it's still not pulling it out, even though it ought to be going into this one if it were working. Okay, so it's gonna have to be a chest. Well, okay, so what am I thinking? You know what? This is taking a long time. This whole thing is taking a long time. I think in between episodes, I will work on this autonomous activator thing and get it working, and I will show that in the next episode so we can get this thing moving along. Or you know what? Maybe I'll do it right now, and then I will come back. That's what I'll do. I'm going to do it right now, off camera, and then I will come back and we'll wrap up this episode with these autonomous activators working, and me being able to actually move the platform, which I'm sure I can't do right now because I didn't add any frames or anything. You know what? Actually, maybe it can, because what? This is not attached to a frame. Those are, but this one isn't. So this one won't work. But anyway, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back, and this episode is already long, so I'm just gonna show what I did, and then we will close things out. So I have my line of autonomous activators here, and I've got item ducts and energy conduits running underneath them, connecting to the tesseract. So the tesseract is going to supply both power, and you know, I'm not sure, this is something to test in the next episode, but I could either have the tesseracts could have like the stone bricks or whatever I decide to line the tunnels with, coming through the tesseract and either going into a chest and then from the chest into the activators, or directly into the activators, because of course they have their own inventory. This does, so that's to be determined. This does move forward successfully. I put these frame blocks here, allow these to be able to move. Anyway, I did close the top of those frames off, and I will show why. Because if we first, I should fill this up with blocks, and you'll see that they'll start getting deployed. All right, and then I push the button. I wanna fly. Okay, I'll push the button, and it goes forward and deploys more blocks. There we go. I'll move forward one more time. Okay, now I go back, and it goes back, and now look, the blocks I just placed, the stone bricks here, are directly above these frames. And when I first tested this, I would hit the button at this point and it wouldn't move. And well, that's as far back as it goes. And that's because the frame blocks here were grabbing onto the bricks, and so they would have moved along with the frame machine. But of course they couldn't move because they were blocked by the bricks behind them. So I closed off the top with the wrench. You just go like this. Let me get up there. Let me get up there, like that. So with it, when you right-click on one face of these frame blocks, that means that those faces no longer grab onto the block next to them and just can slide freely. So that's all working wonderfully. Everything's great. Okay, so in the next episode we'll change things up so that we will have a supply this thing full of stone bricks, so that this whole thing will work. Coming through the tesseract. Okay, I'm starting to bubble. And also we have to get autonomous activators on the sides, and for that we need 8 more. I have 8 more, so we're ready for that. Okay, so I guess I should do this, not that one. I hit the wrong button. I'm always hitting that wrong button. This one. Okay, so this has been Keith Modesto, still working on this 10-old boring machine. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic day.